Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have the 2023 Mahindra tractors. And I'm not kidding, it's Old Goat. It's Old Goat paint scheme. Okay, we got an Old Goat on there, that's pretty cool. I'm just reading the box label. This is a tribute to Tony Stewart that ran, I believe, at the Spring Talladega race. It's definitely got some Old Spice vibes to it. I don't know why, but it just does. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open it up. Alrighty folks, we're out of the good old box. Thanks to our friends over there at Circle Diecast, where we picked this one up, guys. Save on shipping down below. Be sure to check out that code. Don't have to. Details below. And, well, let's check out this Old Goat. We get to the hood of the diecast here. You got Mahindra tractors. You got You Old Goat for, you know, the funny parody of Tony Stewart, which I'm not really sure what's on the side of the car here. Is it like a forest or something? I don't know. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. Go to the front of the car. It looks like the Mustang emblem's a little bit off-centered with the Ford logo. Number 14, Sunoco, Stewart Haas Racing. Love the shade of red on this diecast. Very, very sharp. Now let's get a closer look at the side panel here and what the heck's going on in the background. I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's actually fan letters. I think that's what it was. That was the parody. It was fan letters. And that's a really cool detail with the, what is it, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee or something. You have like the steam, the smoke from it. That looks really cool. You know, get it? Parody. Tony Stewart, his nickname was Smoke. Smoke from the coffee. I think that's pretty cool. Mahindra tractors once again. High Point, Rush Truck Center's MVP. Not talking about the wrestler. I'm old school. Goodyear Cup Series 75th anniversary. Chase Briscoe, Renai. Don't they make water filters? Gear Wrench, Ford, Haas, Code 3 Associates, Mobile One, and Rush Truck Centers. That's a very cool paint scheme. Definitely, I like the, you know, when they do little cartoon characters sometimes in the cars. It really reminds me of the Looney Tunes cars from years past. Just a fun little paint scheme, you know. That's something that's really missing, I think, from a lot of stock car paint schemes nowadays, is they don't have as much fun with the cars as they used to. I remember they used to do big promotions for paint scheme reveals and whatnot, and you know, I remember watching the Dale Jeter download, and they talked about when they do these big promotional things, they need time. They need time to market it, you know, build it up. Like the Talladega one would have been really, the Talladega Nights cars, they ran at the second Talladega race in 23. That would have been something cool if they could have maybe announced in May, and it would have had the whole summer to build that up. They would have been able to sell a whole lot more merchandise. It would have been... they would have probably made a lot more money with it. But the problem is timing. You have to get everybody on board, the teams, the sponsors, all that bull jive has to kind of work together, and then you have to get it out to the public. But, you know, you look at the old school promotions, the Looney Tunes cars, heck, even the Muppets promotion from 2002 at Chicagoland. They had time to market it, get the diecast ready, so when the fan shows up to the racetrack, all the drivers, all the diecast are ready to go. The fact that they didn't have the Talladega Nights cars at the Talladega race weekend was really stupid in my opinion, because they would have probably sold out. I'm just saying, that's bad marketing. It's a great idea, but you have to have product there when you know people are ready to buy. Got official tractor of Tough Mahindra tractors once again. Mobile One, number 14. Go to the right side of the diecast, and I love it, man. It's definitely a paint scheme that I think it's going to be really nostalgic. If you're a Tony Stewart fan, it's like, hold up, Tony Stewart only retired like 8 years ago? Holy cow, it's been that long? Yeah, 2016 does not feel like it was 8 years ago. Trust me, I remember watching that 2016 race, watching Tony Stewart race, and I'm like, that's so cool, he just freaking won, and I had a hunch it was going to be his last win, and it's just crazy how fast time comes by. I mean, think about this. When GTA 6 drops, it's going to be 2025. That means 2015 was 10 years ago. Let that sit in for a second. 2015 would be 10 years ago. Jeff Gordon retires from full-time. Kyle Busch wins his first championship. I mean, it's just, it's crazy. You know, I could see, like, 2005 being 10 years ago, but 2005 being 20 years ago, that makes me feel old, because I still remember what the radio sounded like in 05. So you got the number 14 right there. Notice there's a little gray outlining to the 14, which looks very, very sharp. Mahindra tractors once again on the roof. Briscoe, and, well, the title sponsor right there. And I'm not sure what this little letter here says. Let's see. It's very hard to read the pixels. I can't even tell if it's legible or whatnot. I have no idea what it says. I have no idea. I'd probably take like a magnifying glass, or if you have a photo of the 124 version of this diecast, which I'm pretty sure they're going to make the 124. If they don't, that's a shame. You could always look at the real race car, but I'm not really sure what that is. That's the one thing about 164s is that there is a physical limit to the pixels. So if they put really teeny tiny writing, like when they do like a tribute paint scheme, you know, pre-order the Elite 124 autograph edition and get your name on the decklet or something. Yeah, it's cool if you get the 124, but for the 164, it's just going to be a bunch of random pixels. You ain't going to be able to make out your name or anything, ironically enough. Anyways, this is a cool little paint scheme, guys. If you're a Chase Briscoe cat, absolutely pick it up. Maybe if you're a Tony Stewart fan, you'd want to see this car as well. But man, I can't wait for the Old Spice car and the Wonder Bread car. That would be really, really cool. The Talladega Nights set. Even if they don't make it in the Gold Series and they push it to Authentics, which I think would be asinine if they did, they'll make it. I'm like almost willing to guarantee you they're going to make it one way, shape, or another. There's too many people, too much interest in that product. The only thing that could be a bugaboo is if they don't make it in the Gold Series, right? And they put it in the Authentics line and they make it on the J mold. You would have the beautiful Old Spice car. And it would probably be like the red would not be metallic. It'd be flat, dark red with blurry decals. The Wonder Break car would probably have like dark blue and very lifeless red. It just would not look good. I'm just keeping it real. So let's hope, you know, fingers crossed, knock on wood. Hopefully it gets made in the Gold Series. But that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a blessed one, everybody. Diecastbuffet signing off.